welcome to a new segment I will be adding to my weekly readings for the foreseeable future. I am making some changes to how I do this as a result of some pretty intense level ups and breakthroughs. More on that later. That being said, I will no longer be doing astrology segments on my weekly reads. Tarot only. Monthly astrology on Patreon will now be tarot monthly readings. I understand this might seem like a curveball to some, but please understand with these latest shifts that have been happening, they've been profound, and I will go where my higher levels take me. However, I would like to make a point of saying here and now, me choosing to move from public astrology horoscopes is not driven by opinion. In fact, I will still be offering astrology for personal readings, just not horoscopes. Thank you again for so much of your ongoing support, and now let's get on to your video. Hello and welcome everybody, NICO Scarlet Moon here with your Pathwatcher report. Coming in to stay, we have a wave personified by the Empress and the Sun, a frequency vibrating the return of the pure self and a reclamation of the true journey. Not just this week, but henceforth there is an increasing feeling of release, a true return of innocence. Because of the breaking apart of distorted contrivances in the collective experience, this deep purification of the spiritual and emotional fields may feel unsettling for some during this period, but only at first. This is the elimination of constructs dependent on artifice, scripts, and illusion. This is both euphoric and disorienting in the beginning. However, depending on an individual's level of consciousness and what they carry in their energy fields, acclimation times may vary person to person. Consider the Sunday Unity meditations I have been sharing of late for a chance to lean in to these frequencies and adjust. I'll include links in the down bar below. Cyclical experiences are being rerouted to more natural and forward trajectories. Conscious creation and co-creation through intent and focus are getting a tremendous amplification. Many of us felt this new wave kick into high gear mid-last week, February 25th to 27th. Feel the freedom from imposed experience. Allow yourself time to connect and take on this new level. Feel the return of that early life childhood connection to truth. On a personal note, since about the 18th of February, I've been having recurring dreams and flashes of a friend I have not seen nor spoken to since we were 7. If you're watching this, feel free to contact me through the Scarlet Moon Facebook page or my Instagram at ScarletMoonNico. Hey there, Scorpio, and all you Scorpio-identified folks out there, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is your weekly tarot horoscope for March 2nd through 9th, or the week of March 2nd, 2020. And just a quick reminder for everybody out there, should you ever wish to get a session with me, you do need to go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com, or you may follow the links below. I also want to remind everyone, even though I literally just said it in the intro, I am still offering private astrology one-on-one, lookovers for people. I just feel that it's there's something that I need to do in order to kind of keep going through my own spiritual process, my own level ups, and I'll be doing a video about this because there's some really cool stuff going on there. I need to take a step away from the general astrology horoscopes, and again, I will be giving that info here, what's been going on with me here very soon. Count on that coming out here early this next week. So anywho, just an update on that. If you for private sessions, astrology is still of course available. So what is going on when it comes to your week ahead? Well, we already talked about the incoming wave, the energy that's affecting everyone, and it's not just here for 1 week. This is coming and settling this week and staying in the collective, not just one sign, not just for 1 week. But for you specifically, all right, as we talk about what's going on with archetypal themes, we've got the devil upright. And this week, it does look like a lot of you Scorpio people may be having to deal with some kind of block that is actually born from within. This could actually be an attachment, a complex, or perhaps even some kind of, maybe not necessarily fear, but object of worship. That's what's really coming through here, like an object of worship that our relationship with it has become very much distorted or dysfunctional. Now, when I say an object of worship, it doesn't necessarily have to be a spiritual thing. You know, sometimes it's something that we just absolutely love to do. It could be a pastime. It could be a person. It could be, you know, an activity, a job, or maybe just something purely conceptual. But the Devil card upright is indicating this is a week where we kind of come face to face with an aspect of our shadow that we do need to be able to see where it is maybe actually putting up blinders for us. Because the false message that can sometimes come with the Devil is, well, all there is what's in front of you. Now, of course, you know, for those on the spiritual path, we all understand that there's really no such thing as all there is, especially when we're dealing with the physical experience and the lower realm experience. But for the Devil to show up as an archetypal experience, there may be some of that line of thinking still possibly blocking your opportunity to create an ideal that you wish to actually see substantiate. And this week you will see opportunities to confront that situation everywhere you go. Now, as we get into news and arrivals, we have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. And it does feel like there is something going on where, with the 9 of Pentacles reversed, somebody is ultimately not getting not getting around to actually living up to their boasts, if that makes sense. I'm feeling with the 9 of Pentacles reversed, this could actually be an associate, this could be a service that you're getting, this could even be maybe a business circumstance, a collaborative, a partnership. And the 9 of Pentacles reversed is indicating that somebody may be sort of performing something with or for you that ultimately is misrepresenting themselves in a way. Because with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, we often see that somebody is essentially sort of codependent on us or our resources in order to make it through, in order to climb or succeed. And they could be in a circumstance where they are not actually fulfilling their part of the bargain, and yet they are trying to enjoy the spoils. And I feel like this week, when it comes to this, I get this very distinct feeling that this is somebody or something that you've kind of agreed to maybe take on, either because you wanted to help them out, you wanted to take care of them, or maybe you really liked their song and dance about how successful they are, or maybe how let's just leave it at that, how successful or how effective they are. But with the 9 of Pentacles reversed, that could be something to face. You know, is this person really living up to their boasts? Is this person actually living authentically? Or are they somebody who just knows how to do a good pitch when it comes to whatever they're bringing to the table? When it comes to material and business concerns, we have the 3 of Wands in reverse. And this week, I do want you to pay attention to where there's something that you're avoiding that could actually be sort of a breakthrough for you. When we talk about the 3 of Wands in reverse, it's an opportunity to sort of, elevate our position when it comes to business, or maybe when it comes to personal finances, that seems almost like it's flying under the radar. We're almost going to miss it. Whether it's maybe a job opportunity, a recruitment opportunity, or maybe a financial deal, the 3 of Wands reverse is indicating this is something that could fly under the radar, or maybe it's something that we're not necessarily completely looking at or taking all too seriously just yet. But it feels like you gotta get there pretty quickly, or else it's gonna get snatched up by somebody else. I don't think it's getting snatched up this week. I'm actually getting that even though the 3 of Wands is reversed, it's still sort of like a higher polarity of the lower polarity. There's more of an urging going on. Scorpio, please, for the love of God, have you checked, have you answered that letter? Have you called that person back? Because the 3 of Wands reverse is also indicating possibly something that we are misinterpreting as an invitation or a signal, possibly from a recruiter, a customer, some kind of business deal like that. Let yourself investigate. And remember, what you see on the surface is never all there is. Devil card upright, another opportunity to correct something like that. When it comes to love and relationships, we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. And it does look like there is talk of bringing back some kind of old plan or some old end game, some old dream, some wild fantasy that I think a lot of you Scorpio people would just really enjoy, because it looks like a lot of you and your partners are deciding that you want to go back to a course that this relationship was on in yesteryear. And the Eight of Cups reversed is absolutely encouraging this. This could be a lot of you being very happy. Maybe you feel like you've come down a weird road, like we're kind of happy, but it's sort of so-so, right? It's not necessarily hitting all the right marks. We're being smart, we're being safe, we're being careful, and yeah, we're responsible. But at the same time, is it us? What are we doing here? I'm not saying go crazy. I'm not saying do something irrational. But I am saying with the Eight of Cups reversed, there's something calling you back. And both you and your partner have a chance this week to really maybe bring a lot more love and a lot more of that, more of those life-changing experiences back into your family by actually getting back on a road we were on goodness knows how long ago. For those of you who are currently available and, single Scorpios, we have the Eight of Cups reversed indicating, yes, a travel back to yesteryear as well. Possibly you, yes, getting back together with maybe a crush or maybe a revisit to an ex. It could also be, though, with the Eight of Cups reversed, we simply reunite with somebody from an old space we used to frequent, possibly an old job, an old coworker. There's something playing up here for you to enjoy. Just allow yourselves to at least visit. Make up your decision later if you're still hesitant when you watch this video the first time. So that is your horoscope. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hell, y'all know I appreciate it. And if you ever wish to get a session with me, go on to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.